Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. Let me do that gesture. I like how I raise my thumb up like this. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. So I am 76 hours into not consuming caffeine. Again, the reason I'm stopping the caffeine is I plan to do a number of chemistry experiments. Especially, I ordered some tantalum sheets that are 6 inches by 6 inches, and I plan to anodize some artwork onto them, and I need some very steady hands to do that. I also plan to extract some polonium-210 from some dust that I collected. So household dust accumulates radon decay products, right? There's the radon in the air when it decays forms positively charged particles that stick to dust. And if you have a Geiger counter, you can even measure how radioactive the dust around your house is. And so definitely need very steady hands. A lot of dangerous chemicals. I have allergies and a lot of dust involved, and so obviously the risk of radiation as well, all of that. So I stopped consuming caffeine for 76. When I stopped to think about it, there haven't been too many times when I've gone even half a day without caffeine sometimes. The longest I can think about in recent times was during the Yom Kippurs, obviously. I started doing the dry fast for Yom Kippur in 2021 was my first one. And I try I love fasting anyway, and so every time I see any sort of event, I just had a colleague who had to have surgery and he needed to do a fast, and I kind of went with him because I needed to fast anyway, and to show some support, and but that wasn't that long, right? And my normal fast, I still consume caffeine, right? I only avoid the caffeine during the Yom Kippur kind of fast, or when I was trying to support my colleague that time. So the last time I went this long, I was 16 years old. Now that I think about it, I was living with my family, didn't always have access to stuff that I wanted. I didn't have a driver's license yet at the time. I didn't start driving until I was 19 years old, if you can believe it. But it comes at a cost, right? I really love my, I'm going to have to think about how to handle this. I love baking chocolate, and I like that it has antioxidants. I have never been able to successfully consume it in moderation. Actually, strike that. I've never been able to successfully consume anything in moderation. I'm not going to eat something unless I know I can eat more of it. That's how I handle my diet, because it's stopping is much more painful than not having in the first place, right? Imagine you tell, it's kind of like it's kind of like a relationship, right? Who wants to be involved with somebody if they can't have them for the long haul, right? Imagine trying to tell Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce that they can only be together for half a year because one of them is going to be deported away from the country or something like that, right? Who wants to get involved in a relationship like that, right? Anyway, well, it's a trade-off. I learned the hard way that few things really do come for free in life, right? So, for example, right now I got a lot of art to sell. I'm not in a hurry to make more art. So I'm living in my car at the moment, actually, because I kind of don't need a place. The weather is nice, and I can use this time to save up some more money to accumulate more metals, right? And then eventually, when I do move somewhere, hopefully I can move somewhere where not only do I have access to space to make art, but also to network with people there, right? So try to get the most bang out of my buck, right? That's how I like to look at it. But any way you do it, it comes at a cost, right? I feel so good. Tomorrow, my tantalum will probably come. I can work with it. I can tonight when I get to mess with some dust and all that. It's just real good, right? But it comes at the. I keep wanting to reach for my non-existent chocolate. Like I can't have how many times during it. Oh yeah, I can't have it. Oh. Yeah. And it's kind of funny. I was at the student union when I kept wanting to reach for stuff. This is the Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Likes Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Likes Show. Bum 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 bum.